One of the arguments skeptics and atheists use to challenge Abrahamic faiths is the claim that religious texts place Adam, peace be upon him, on Earth around 6,000 years ago. Yet, scientists have discovered Homo sapiens fossils from around 300,000 years ago. Archaeologists have also found bone tools from around 1.5 million years back, highlighting that there were some human species living on Earth as early as 1.5 million years ago. This raises the question: if Adam, peace be upon him, was the first human and he came on Earth around 6,000 years ago, then how can archaeologists find human fossils that are older than 300,000 years and tools that are older than 1.5 million? How can all this be reconciled? Were there really people living on our planet before Adam, peace be upon him? Let's explore this question through the lens of Islamic teachings to understand the truth. The notion that Adam, peace be upon him, arrived on Earth around 6,000 years ago actually stems primarily from certain Judeo Christian interpretations. The lunisolar Jewish calendar starts from 3761 BC, as that is when they think the world was created. However, when human fossils and artifacts from tens of thousands of years ago are discovered, this creates a clash with their religious teachings. But as Muslims, we must turn to our own teachings to address this issue, free from assumptions rooted in other traditions. While the Abrahamic religions have some similarities, there are also many differences, as we believe that all religious texts that came before the Holy Quran has been mixed with false teachings. Islamic teachings are somewhat unanimous and clear in this matter. The Almighty created Adam, peace be upon him, from clay, breathed life into him, and declared him the first human, honored as Ashraf al-Makhluqat, the most noble of creation. The Almighty commanded the angels to prostrate to Adam, peace be upon him, signifying his unique status. However, there are some exceptions which are mostly based on speculations. There are some scholars who speculate that there might have been less intelligent species of human beings living on Earth before Adam, peace be upon him. They suggest that Adam was the first of the intelligent humans, distinct from less advanced beings. These people in most cases do believe that Adam, peace be upon him, arrived on Earth around 6,000 years ago. This speculation can be laid to rest by the fact that archaeologists have discovered civilizations that existed 7,000 years ago. And these civilizations were quite intelligent for their times, as they had governments, currencies, weapons, tools, language, irrigation system, and many other things that indicate that these people weren't just low-intellect cavemen. They knew what they were doing. While there were other species of human beings on our planet like Homo erectus and Homo neanderthalensis, the modern humans, Homo sapiens, have been around for 200,000 to 300,000 years. So even if someone believes that there were other species of humans before Adam, peace be upon him, they still cannot reconcile how Homo sapien fossils have been found from 200,000 to 300,000 years ago. Unlike some other religious traditions, Islam does not provide a specific date or timeline for when Adam, peace be upon him, was sent to Earth. Whether it was 10,000, 100,000, or even 1,000,000 years ago, our faith does not tie us to a fixed time frame. This flexibility allows Muslims to approach scientific discoveries without conflict, as the age of fossils or artifacts does not contradict the divine narrative of Adam's creation. Crucially, if there were any species of human beings on Earth before Adam, peace be upon him, he would have naturally met them. But Islamic sources contain no mention of Adam, peace be upon him, encountering other humans upon his arrival on Earth. If there were people on Earth before Adam, peace be upon him, it is reasonable to expect some reference to them in Islamic texts, yet no such account exists. This absence reinforces the belief that Adam, peace be upon him, was indeed the first human. As Muslims, we are encouraged to seek knowledge and reflect on the signs of the Almighty's creation. Scientific discoveries, such as fossils or ancient artifacts, do not inherently contradict our faith. The Almighty's creation is vast, and our understanding of it continues to evolve. However, we should remain steadfast in our belief that Adam, peace be upon him, was the first human, uniquely created with intellect, a soul, and a divine purpose. Claims from other religious traditions, such as the 6,000-year timeline, do not bind us. As Muslims, we trust the Almighty's wisdom and the teachings of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, prioritizing divine guidance over external narratives. May the Almighty guide us and keep us firm on the path of truth.